Like Colas from Team Market has said that, you know, some of it is prep work, some of it is adaptation.
Should be deadly to anyone else that decides to jump inside. That smoke grenade gets caught by the Midas. In goes the Glaz, and the Monty's now putting a hell of a lot of pressure onto Mr. Punch. See you later, Alligator. And suddenly, Unreal Nightmare have two big picks. The Scatman does take down Big J, the Sens that was playing on the site. Mark is holding on as another aggressive.
Such a good job from Mark, not over swinging and just playing that prime spot in the middle, and then he's made to the way for him to hold the angles, and the cover is great. Now it's a 3v1.
Three-way crossfire. Gotta say though, I mean, we look back across the whole round. I really like what we saw from UN. I like the idea behind a split push. They even had the first 2 kills. They bit off a little bit more they could chew, and
of how they play the game. And you rip a counter, and that very well could have been one of those moments, and it could have would have shoot out, but didn't. But that peek right there, you cannot do that one. Big J goes down.
It's always tempting when you're playing Maverick to just peek the
It
holes,
is tempting.
but yeah, unfortunately, it's just not the best way to play the Mav. Yeah, Mr. Punch, though, finds a second one. You're right, though. I can hear what you were about to say. You get the Blackbeard to do exactly that, because the Blackbeard can do it safely with the shield in front of his face! But their shield wasn't protecting anything there when Mr. Punch went for the kill. It is entirely a TCSG round. Teams that play Kitchen, they are really good at it. So, I mean, I'm typically skeptical of teams that go basement on Chalet, but I don't want to count out Soulsart. Was Shaz baiting that? Did you know? But Unreal Nightmare have a lot more ground to take. They seem to try and sneak down West Main Stairs. Big opening kill, though. Maybe they've got some VOD information, because they seem to know where every position is here from Soul's Heart. And now K3 looks to try and make an aggressive play. I9 doesn't realize there's already a play deep in the bomb site. Dropping down from the hatch, DCH finds one, but then he's traded back. Triple kill in the round for Shadow with the DMR. Mr. Punch, the last one left, he's been spotted.
You can go back and argue, if Mark doesn't jump out the mudroom window, remember,
you look at
when
the
this is happening, Soulside needs to not do anything.
Yeah, that's true. It's exactly what happened last round. I think it's like Soulside's learned their lesson. Okay, that's weird.
The fight they win.
You never, ever see that being won. Wag is on the floor. Surely can be finished off shortly, but Big J's found a pick. Maybe there is a way back into it. Shaz is managing to get the revive off, and Big J's finished off Mark. This is a very strange turn of events. You never see rounds play out this way. Wag now forcing that diffuser down. Mr. Punch has no idea where to play. Soul's Heart are completely dismantled. And now Mr. Punch is in a 1v5 that he quickly turns into a 1v4. Wag is low, but everyone else here should have the bomb site on lock. Nice shot onto Big J. Nice shot onto K3. Wag is low. Shaz is the only player with full HP. He doesn't even have a rifle. This might be winnable here. Does Mr. Punch still have his shield? He does. No. It's not on him. It's active elsewhere, I believe.
Yeah.
But it's constantly stunning out, so that gives him a little bit of information too. Problem is, with no shield on his back, he's not going to be able to try and fake this out, and he has no time. Shaz can quickly peek and finish off the round. Unreal Nightmare.
On his playstyle, Ewan are inside the library, droning beneath for C4, and Mr. Punch is on the ground, unable to escape.
Where did he get down from? I think it might have been K3 coming from down below. Must have been. K3 then finishes him off. Worried about the Dread Mines from the Fenrir. I9 going for a flank, wants to get his C4 active, no doubt. Yeah, it doesn't have any information, it's blind. All that does is tell Unreal Nightmare there's someone playing down below, but I guess they tried to hunt him and I9 found one, traded back. That's still worth it here for Soul's Heart because they retain the numbers advantage. If Soul's Heart don't pick this, then it should be the round, but that's a big kill on Scatman. Good swing though from Mark. Traded by Big J. Worth it. Now DCH is the pre-fire though. DCH seems a little bit nervous. Big J's got the superior weaponry. And he knows exactly where he is. Lands the shots. And with that, Unreal Nightmare have taken the lead. Now, like you're saying, Maverick is the only hard breach brought to the table at all, which means that if they want an entry hole on the site, they're going to have to make a big one. And instead, they're just looking to take a lot of fights. I think this is probably going to
get the right result. This is why. It's a fortress you're up against. You can't just brute force it. Look, triple crossfire. I mean, the round is cooked anyway, so it doesn't matter right now, but the early stage of this one was a bit atrocious.
Yeah, it was. Now Wag 1v5 That'll be the end of the half, surely. At least for Soul's Heart, they do finally get back into it, back on top. That was got to be one of my favorite songs that we played. So
I was good. I feel we spoke about this earlier, right? Like when we get later, there's nobody there immediately, but there is a player deeper in the bomb site. Is the bomb site teams?
Throw is in the bomb site right now. Switches now to the shotgun. Should have probably gotten a second kill there, but Big J recomposes to open up an avenue onto the site. But yeah, a lot of damage. What? What? Smokes. And yeah, no more util in terms of frag grenades, just I9 with the Grimm's Bees. Big J does more damage still. He's found 2 kills in this round so far, finally put to rest from DCH. That should have happened a long time ago, since that wall was soft. Now 2v3 for Soul's Heart.
So worried about the blue flank, but I mean, no one's there. There is a Shadow Solace downstairs in Dining playing the second win con. The plant going down. Now Solace being countered with an impact below. DCH, he's sticking it. He's sticking the plant.
Wow. That's insane from DCH.
What?
Yes. Extends. Don't give him a chance, and he shouldn't be able to win it. He tries to bait it out. DCH now looking the wrong way. They look together. Finds the first one. Just maybe it's winnable. DCH just needs to buy 3 seconds of time. And now, that's it. Shadow has to stick it. The round is lost. But Shadow didn't have time to get it done. The kill doesn't even matter anyway. He'll try and find it, but DCH has
close to the staircase. Jaeger can hear you go off the cam before you know what's happening. Well, the debate with the vert. That's genius. Oh my god. So the player above
damage if he's not accounted for. In fact, he is not checked. Mr. Punch will fall, aiming down sights with a Blackbeard. A second kill could come through here for K3. Damage onto I9. Invulnerable to the flashbangs. And now he goes hunting for more. Mark will find Big J, but K3 is still in a deadly position.
I mean, he is completely escaped all the crossfires. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna fight. Oh, he gets free fight by Mark. I guess he heard his footsteps, but I mean, he found so much value and lived for so much longer than he should have been. But Mark clutched up 3 kills on the round, just whacking a 1v4.
Yeah. And Scatman is tracking him. They know exactly where he is. They say, okay, library stairs. No need to take the fight. Scatman can just lock him in this position. They will hunt him from up above. I9 finds the
jump in solo, I guess. Now Mark joins him. That's better. And they take down K3. That's DCH elsewhere, just cutting those crosses.
The problem is, every time that Unreal Nightmare lose one of these roamers, lose one of these players, the other roamers suddenly feel, oh, okay, I have to have more of an impact now. And more likely to take risks, like exactly what we saw from WAG. The guy is 1-7. The only kill he's got this entire game, Pangu, was when he jumped in the library window and won the unwinnable gun.
Push it, or they storm the bomb site because they know there's only one guy defending it.
It's a good angle, but no, Mark is patient, and that's key here for Soul's Heart. They have the advantage, no need to go too crazy. Here come the smokes. Marking the position of the plant, he goes in a little bit of an off position. Big J on for a big flank. I don't know if they know about him. In fact, they don't. Wow, hipfire headshot. I'd love to see that. Almost finds a second one, but Mark has a big round on the Thermite and 3.
But like blue stairs, dining hallway, etc., where Scatman was playing, they can now do a lot of things. Do a bit of verticality, work the hatches. Okay, Big D just swings up the blue stairs like it's nobody's business. Takes down Mark. I was gonna say, they can literally drop in the bombs at window or drop down the hatch, and Munty is primed for a plan attempt with the only C4 being inside a bar, not stock. I'm not sure if they have all the information they need to make this play.
It's not an angle.
He's right below your skull.
There you go. You can't actually aim perfectly down, so it can be quite hard to get an angle onto that player if you're directly above them, but Mr. Punch got it in the end. Thankfully, Shadow had no idea about it, but guess what? Big J's now in the exact same position. They won't expect the second big C4 onto Scatman, but Big J's now the last one left. 1v2 as the top fragger for Unreal Nightmare holds onto the diffuser with all his might, but a big swing from I9 closes the round and puts the map to bed for Soul's Heart. 7-3 on Chalet. Consulate up next to see if they can knock Unreal Nightmare out of the playoffs.
around, but it goes to show just how strong the operator can be. Smoke, and
here we go.
See for plant denial. Live can just walk in, and once they kill this player, they can go for a plant.
Oh, aggressive play. Oh, what is that? DCH, get off the floor. There's a slippery snake, and he's just opened up the round. You're right. The C4s are so far away, and now Shaz is taken down. Unreal Nightmare being picked to pieces, but Big J's found a big kill. Wag now has to get active with his shotgun in close range, but Mr. Punch is falling back, and DCH, if all else fails, will deny the counter defuse from down below, which allows Soulsheart to play so passively. Wag gets on that diffuser. DCH will kill him from below and find the final player as well.
Curious here what they are looking to do with the Yokais getting very active. The Ella lines, I mean, they're definitely trying to counter the shield play. Even keeping a spare Grismod, but DCH so good in the first one, gets the injury on the second. Ella goes down. As I said, spare Grismod pocket, a second flank, watch it down on Visa hallway.
Unreal doesn't have his flash ready yet, and he was mid-reload. Yep. But if we get the flashback, then surely Mr. Punch will be able to finish him off. Never mind. Big J's running amok. He's taken down Mark as well.
Now he's below the hatch. I mean, this guy's finally shut down by I9, who's going to drop the hatch as well. He says, help. Get the blitz in the action, shoot the Yokai. He goes, what?
That must have been a misclick. Doesn't matter. Mr. Punch will trade it on back. Diffuser can be recollected back up. Wag has been spotted, and it's an easy final kill for Scatman. Quite hard to use, to be honest, that Blackbeard gadget to win a knife fight. Wow.
Okay.
Stare of death from Mr. Punch as he just looks down at K3 before DCH. Back. DCH and Mr. Punch together are going to make this a real hell of a position, but Big J does finally take down that Blackbeard. Shaz, though, comes back and finds a kill with the Reaper before falling back. Enough might have been done here by Unreal Nightmare.
Not exactly crossfire from the attackers, just 1v1v1s, but I9 makes good of it. Finds Shadow downstairs. There's Mark above with the diffuser with 25 seconds. Either you gotta get back into lobby very quickly here, guys, or drop down that piano hatch. It could be a 3-2-1 and go for kills.
Oh, wow.
Nope. As I say that, they go lobby with yellow stairs backstab.
Oh, Big J needed to win that fight. He's won so many 1v1s in this game so far.
He's in the basement.
That one might not matter. No C4, but he's got the shotgun, which means he might be able to get the angle, but now they know about it.
5 seconds.
He can reposition. They should be able to deny this plant. The diffuser is on the ground. There's no time, and they couldn't hunt for the kill.
I mean, that was a no C4 pulse, thankfully, playing the shotgun. Surprised that Shaz didn't just full send it straight out into the face of Gridlock, to be honest.
Yeah, and then eventually oh, what? Okay, K3 just swings the angle from outside the yellow stairs. So eventually they do get the run out onto I9. A lot of time wasted here. Soulsheart try and pivot. They go for an admin take instead, but Mr. Punch would fall. No ram, no ying.
Why do they have a ram on a top floor attack? That was like my biggest question. And K3 is just farming them. I mean, this is just aggro peaks.
Can I stand? Is this safe? Is this safe? The impacts from down below, putting him under a hell of a lot of pressure. Big J back in form again. Great shots with the MP7. Now Mark 1v5, 1v3.
Oh.
Maybe winnable. He's playing Capita. He's got a stack of util. Yeah, he can. Got plenty of 25 seconds to go, and yeah, it's not likely to happen.
He's gonna try his best. Got the lasers now. Knows one player cross the machine. Finds that pick as well. 10 seconds though, and they got the shotgun close, shooting through the smoke off the sound. How do they misdrone the bomb site and thought, guys, it's a basement attack, and then but I'm not gonna go there just yet, because that would be ludicrous. Big J, they keep farming, takes down I9 on the ram, the Vert operator, but DCH strikes back with a trade, and he's the other. Beautiful.
No, opens up some very deep angles into the kitchen bomb site as well. Thing is, the tuber out here is actually perfect. Never mind, the tuber out is dead.
Gap.
A second one found. Scatman is farming. He finds the gap and he hunts them down one by one. 4 versus 1 now as K3 upstairs on the flank. He finds DCH. Soulsheart, though, have plenty of safe plant position opportunities, and while they're
line shots go south. They know that one defender is top spiral. One was meeting door earlier, and they're fighting all across the map. Shotgun, shotgun, the gunfight.
Wow.
I9 was basically full HP. K3 only suffers half his health bar, and that's gonna kind of stop the push now, and he wants more.
Yeah, my man is looking to make up for the fact that he impacted himself last rounds. He might actually be able to get DCH. DCH is looking the wrong way. That's a free kill. DCH thought he'd gone down the stairs and was looking for him on the vert. Eventually, Mr. Punch shuts him down. 3v4 though. Well, I don't know, Soul's Heart. Another very wonky looking round on the attack.
Yep, from so good to, well, less good. They can still kind of make up for it. If they fight the guy at top spiral, like get this wall bang with the yellow pin, it could be huge.
Oh,
they
so
just barely
close.
hit him though. He walks forward, the angle was wrong, but Mark found the kill upstairs on spiral. That enables a push upstairs.
Nice shot from Mr. Punch. Man knows the tech with the Blackbeard. But Big J, he's been so good. Another flashbang. Surely he'll be finished off. It's a 1v1 now. Big J on the floor with the hip fire through the wall. Shaz versus Scatman. And there was a camera on Scatman down below.
15.
He doesn't have that diffuser. There's not a lot of time remaining. He's going to have to grab it and go back to site. But Shaz has done the same. Shaz is back into the objective and waiting and watching. It is in the end. Oh, intense this game is right now.
If the Kite Claw is not inside that small box room, but it meets him elsewhere, the grenade won't clear. Pop.
Wow. Oh my god, wow. Two players run through the fire. Mark still finds one of them. That was maybe a little bit too dangerous there. A very risky play from Unreal Nightmare, but they burn alive. Shadow obliterated. Mr. Punch with that shotgun claims another. Big J, the last one standing. Look, he's been a great fragger for Unreal Nightmare, but his position's been red. He's been lit up. I9 wants to re-peek it. Of course he does.
Do it.
Get him, mate. Do it. Time's ticking. And Big J's not finding anything. And the ego challenge from I9.
Can't do those things.
I miss free kills every round. Oh! Big nitro cell from I9, and he covers his back. Talk about freebies. I9's just lapped him up. But Big J always seems to be the player to come in and frag out when his team needs him. 2v3, it's possible.
That was spoken into existence. 3 kills, C4, blitz ADSs, and dies because of it. Doesn't quite connect the shot. Mr. Punch readily finds Big J. Shadow, who is 0-7, is looking to go 0-8 because it's in a 1v3. Stuggins out of tellers. Question is, oh no, sorry, that's Mark. I thought we were watching Shadow for a second. Sorry, he's bottom spiral. Looking to find Mark, fortunate way. A very good drone information there in VC. Drone hold is the yellow ping, the window door bang together. Confirms him, but then an aggressive run out. The Goyo impact on main door, no pop. Same for Scatman. Let's open up that line inside of lobby hallway. Scatman will find the kill.
Track. Scatman's under the pump. He's been hard to put down in this game so far. 11-2, 12-2, finally traded back. After a big 3K, eventually Scatman goes down, but Mr. Punch still has a great position to hold. He can detonate that Goyo fire to protect himself from any push-in from the bottom of yellow stairs. However, with Wag finding another pick, puts a lot of pressure on Mark to rotate back to site. Mr. Punch, though, seems to have the site unlocked. Diffuser is cold, and yeah, Wag is still outside the building. He's going to likely expose himself by jumping on inside. And Mark should be able to watch him. He will have heard that fault for sure. Wag, big kill. Mark just needs to hold down, and he does. Spray him in the head.
We're fighting, chasing, verticality, 50-50.
To finally change that. K3, though. He needs to make his way forward. He wants to swing this in close range. That Vendetta is very powerful. Big 2 shots. And one with the AK as well. The gates are now open into the bomb side as Wag starts to force this plant down, but Shadow will fall. The Solace is below, but has no idea where the plant is going down. How does I9 not realize the plant was just in the default position? Surely should have read that. But no, now it's time for a retake. The impact, though, with K3 on low HP could finish him off, but no, both impacts go out for nothing. Doesn't matter, Scatman's found one. 2 versus 1, Scatman on 15 kills as he looks to finish off Unreal Nightmare to eliminate them from APL. Wag must stand in their way. He must push for it, but I9 has found him. And Scatman hits the counter defuse. Soul's Heart survive. They march forth and they continue to become the lower bracket Grim Reapers. It's a good night to Unreal Nightmare. They had a valiant effort, but their story for this stage has come to an end.
Oh man, you saw the player cam reactions from Soul's Heart. Big smiles and big laughs. I mean, that is such a smart mini play. He's throwing impacts downstairs towards the long disc on top spiral to create just